Hey, konnichiwa minasan, it's Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse over in Japan. How you doing? Are you good? Are you genki? Today I've got a review of Batman and Robin, Year 1, Issue 4, written and co-plotted by Mark Waid and Chris Samnee. Chris Samnee's art, oh my god, it seems to be getting better every issue, but I'll get into that in the story summary. Yeah, this is only $3.99 for the main cover A version. There's a great variant cover here. I'm just going to check who it is. It is by, I think it's, the name is Kari Randolph. It's a cover B, yeah, by Kari Randolph. Really like this one. A couple more variants I'll show at the end after the story summary. But yeah, just to sum up my feelings for this, I absolutely love it. I almost gave it 5 stars. So I'm calling this like, this is a 9 out of 10 issue. It's absolutely brilliant. Really good action scenes. We get some incredible panel work by Chris Samnee. Even with like zero dialogue, you get some fantastic storytelling. Great, action scenes as usual, as you expect. And yeah, as you can tell, I'm so excited by this comic. I've read it through twice already. I'm going to read it again probably tonight after I've finished with this review. But yeah, it's all coming together. The General Grimaldi is like showing his hand. He's making moves. Batman finds out who's kind of behind it all. He's trying to track him down. We start off with the incredible, the cliffhanger from last issue. It left us Batman sinking deep into the sea with a huge shipping container on top of him. Oh my god, how's he going to get out of that? Well, you find out in this issue. So yeah, what else is left to say? But the colours, shout out the colours by Matt Lopez. They are really, really good. They make some great scenes, very atmospheric scenes in this comic book. And yeah, that's all I've got to say. So it's a huge recommend. If you're not buying this because, I've heard people have got problems with the rider, well, you're missing out because you're missing out on one of the best Batman and Robin, Dick Grayson Robin stories in a long, long time. So yeah, huge recommend. Go out and get it. So what I'll do is I'll show a look inside the book. Not going to show everything, just talk about some of the big scenes. And yeah, please keep watching. Here we go. At the end of last issue, we saw Batman hit by a shipping container dropping down into the sea, getting deeper and deeper. Now we see Robin diving in after him. It's an exciting opening that continues for quite a few pages. Even with silent panels, we see the art of Chris Samnee. Just so good in this issue yet again. Okay, let's continue. Robin swims down, pulls out a flashlight. And then we see Batman. He's conscious, but you can see his leg is trapped by the container. Great use of colours here, very minimal, reds and blacks. Love the shadows, the silhouettes. Here we see Batman's found a metal bar. He's trying to use it as leverage to raise the container. Can he do it? How strong is he? Again, I've got to just talk about this storytelling. As you can see, zero dialogue, zero exposition, but just look at this, these panels. Look at the worry on Robin's face here. Batman's telling him, no, get up, get back to the surface. Robin doesn't look happy, but he leaves him. Robin breaks the surface of the water. Come on. And then, thankfully, we see Batman follow him. Robin, what were you thinking? You could have drowned. I could have helped. Then Batman concedes the flashlight was helpful. Let's get to the boat. Fantastic looking bat boat there. Come on, look at that. Okay, we switch scenes to catch up with the mobster, Grimaldi, the new guy in town who's supposed to be behind everything, according to Two-Face last issue. He's up on a rooftop somewhere with his father in the wheelchair there. He's talking about showing his dad what failure looks like. A good general controls firmly, but quietly. A proper commander wins by being smart, not savage. It's good advice, but what do you think he's building up to here? Success is taking all of this. Gotta say, I love these city scenes by Chris Samnee. It's just so atmospheric with the minimal colouring here. There's lots of blacks in the inks, as you can see. Just great. I love it when it's actually been hand drawn. It's not just copied from a 3D picture or, CGI'd, traced. As Grimaldi continues his speech, he's slowly pushing the wheelchair towards the edge of the building. He's talking about it's better to stay in the shadows as a leader. I know I keep talking about the art, but again, just look at these 3 panels here. How much storytelling do they convey with no dialogue? So well drawn. But no, he doesn't push his father off the building. He has no intention of letting him die. He talks about, I'd much rather have you watch your son be the man you never were. Next, the scene shifts to Wayne Manor. There's somebody at the door. Miss Lynn, what a surprise. Were we to expect you? Says Alfred. She's here from social services, basically checking up that Dick Grayson is being well taken care of by Bruce. But here we get the impression that Batman and Robin have just got back from, night duty, as it were, as Alfred almost slips a slip of the tongue here. I expect Master Bruce and the boy should be rolling out of bed at any moment now. Then we see Alfred switch something on. It's probably going to be either a warning, letting them know that someone's here, or will it be like a mic, a radio, a line to the conversation? Bruce walks in pretending to have been out on a morning workout. She ignores his attempts to charm her and asks about Dick. Behind the scenes, Alfred has got Dick to put on his pyjamas, pretend he's just got up. Miss Lynn seems reassured. She asks him, "Are you liking it here? How do you feel about Mr. Wayne?" "He's a good teacher," says Dick. "Really? What are you learning?" He tells her he's learning a lot about Gotham City, particularly things like the crime rate. We hear Bruce coughing in the background. She asks him, "What about your sleep? You look awfully tired." "Apparently I'm doing too much." Then look at this next panel, the top right, Bruce's expression. It's so funny. I love these little interplays here between the characters. You get a real feeling for the building relationship between them all. After Miss Lynn leaves, Bruce says, "Doing too much? I enjoy keeping you on your toes." And then Dick finds out some terrible, terrible news. Tomorrow is the first Monday of September. That means school! Back to Grimaldi's place, and we see there's a big crate being delivered for him. It's come from Miami. It says, "Private papers, eyes only." "How stupid are you? It could be anything in that crate. We've got to check it first." Then one of the guys starts to open it. When out of the crate swarm a flock of bats. It's a great scene here. One of the guys pulls out his gun and starts shooting at them. Grimaldi hears the disturbance and calls for one of his guards. "Lewis? Lewis is busy. So are the rest of your men. This is a private meeting." Then we see it's Batman. He's there in the room with Grimaldi. We find out Grimaldi used to be US Army intelligence, dishonorable discharge. Clearly Batman has been investigating. He's talking about Grimaldi was caught embezzling funds earmarked for a foreign ally. Grimaldi defends himself. "I rerouted millions of taxpayer dollars being poorly spent on people who didn't deserve it. I should have gotten a medal. Instead, you knew enough people, the right people to avoid imprisonment. That trick won't work in my city, Anthony." Soprano? No. I love the way the Batman calls it my city. So cool. He continues, "The only one you know here is me, much to your regret." Some great dialogue here. "That's quite a speech," says Grimaldi. "Did you ever serve this country, masked man? Were you ever a soldier?" "Not necessary," replies Batman. "You were a disgrace to your uniform." And then here he's talking about he knows Grimaldi's engineering a gang war. He gives him 24 hours to leave Gotham, but while he's talking, Grimaldi hits I guess it's a panic button. He's calling the guards in. "And here they come. Kill him." Then we're treated to 4 pages of awesome Chris Samnee and Mark Waid action. Just great artwork, great fight scenes. It's really fluid, it moves. Love the sound effects here. We get blams, we get crashes, snaps. Batman flying kicks one of the guards. Knees another one in the nose. It just gets better and better. Look at this. There's a great scene here where we see Batman putting small yellow discs on some of the guards. Guess what they are? They attract the bats. Get him off! He's running upstairs, running for the roof. We see him fighting more of the guards. Look at that panel at the bottom there where one of the guards is taking a shot at him. Love the colour change. It's so cool. Does he make it? I'll leave that to you. Okay, just before I finish, there's a couple of pages to go. Just want to show this great contrast between these 2 panels here. We've got the Grimaldi guys, the goons, talking about it. The general's saying, "There'll be no punishment, not this time. This is on me. Clearly, I underestimated the Bat and his prowess." Then we flash to Alfred driving Dick to school, I guess. The narration continues from Grimaldi. "That we were unable to contain him is not a surprise." And the issue ends with Dick in front of his new school. I tell you, wow, what a fantastic comic book. What a brilliant issue this is. I think this is a real marked improvement on the last issue, which was decent, but yeah, this one, really, really enjoyed it. Now, I loved it. Okay, really hope you enjoyed that review as much as I enjoyed making it. As I say, what a fantastic comic. Right, we've got 2 more variants. Look at this. On the left, it's a variant by Riley Rossmo. And on the right, this is the limited one. It's a 1 in 25, so going to be hard to get. Probably going to have to pay quite a bit of money for it. But it's a Danny Earls variant with a fantastic view of Gotham City. I love the silhouettes, the shadows there of Batman and Robin on the building. Wow, what a great comic. What a great fun to make this review. Do hope you're reading this. Do hope you enjoyed it. And thanks so much for watching this far. It'd be great to hear from you. So if you'd like to drop a comment in the comment section, I would be very happy. And I do reply to comments. Okay, this has been Gray from Wakizashi's Teahouse, signing off for the morning here. It's early Saturday morning as I record this. Hoping to see you in a future video. Matane.